Hello and welcome to my reaction to episode 7, I believe, of Seiyuu. Let me make sure. Yeah, 7. Last episode was a drama-filled episode, kind of, because Rin got the main character Futaba was waiting to be called for a role when she did some drama CD 4, and then it got an anime, so she was waiting to be called to voice in the anime, but she wasn't. It was her friend Rin who got the role, yeah, she was very sad. She went through some emotion, you know, and it was resolved eventually, you know. Basically, that's just how it is in the industry. That's not very uncommon. Yeah, you just gotta get better, and then you're gonna be the one who actually takes role from other people. It's just the cycle and the wasting. So yeah, while I didn't really like the drama too much, I'm glad it was resolved in one episode, so we can move on. Not much else to say. They are still working on their song, I think, and it was pushed back at the end of the episode, I think it was, but I'm sure it will still be done. So anyway, episode 7, when this episode 7 comes out on YouTube in public, you know that episode 8 is available 1 week early on Patreon Early Access for $5 or more. Yeah, let's get into this. Kiss Anime version, no Kiss Anime intro. 3, 2, 1. Konzo. That much. A suitcase full of it. Alright, opening. I'm coming back. I was just getting my dog, because if I leave them alone too long, they're gonna bark. They're pretty excited, but they're gonna calm down. Yeah, she's biting me, as you can see. It's one of the things that she does since she was a pup. She hasn't lost it. She doesn't actually bite hard, but she does that sometimes. They're gonna calm down. Hopefully they don't knock over my camera. Episode 7, dubbing. Yeah, obviously. Long-running movie. Yep, they're really useful for multitasking. Yeah. I mean, it's not that different. You're still dubbing a line. Alright, she's calming down. Yeah. That person. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that guy. Yeah, but you're supposed to introduce yourself anyway. Yeah, Molly. I wonder if it's supposed to be a real voice actor. Once again, I'll have to check after the episode if I remember. Looked like Keanu Reeves. Spoiler. That's pretty fucked. Why not boss? Alright. Interesting. Gonzo et moine. Oh, okay. It's an horror movie. So, speaking zombie. The Cry as the zombie. Okay. Yeah, explain. Alright. I feel like that would be distracting, but maybe it might be easier to without hearing the original audio. But at the same time, I cannot get it. If you hear the way it's said, you can adapt and copy it. Yeah, don't make noise. Yep. Audiobook. That must be quite a hardcore experience. I mean, that's a lot to read. Shit. Yeah. She was kind of already doing that, I think. Yeah. She was doing a game, I think. I see. Yeah. Fair enough. Doesn't really fit the character, but okay. Voicing that. Yeah, I guess. Man, I wish there was an episode about voice acting hentai, but probably not. I mean, there's already a video on YouTube of Seiyuu voicing hentai. It's pretty funny. Just thinking about it make me laugh. Seems like it. I learned something. I wasn't thinking that it would be that different. Oh, okay. Just a scream harder, I guess. You could have punched her in the shoulder. Okay. Sorry if you're hearing my dog snort. She's in a deep sleep. His voice definitely sounds familiar. Uh, not bad. That would be so freaking back when I was, well, I'll tell the story after the episode. It's a bit long. Two sleeps. Holy shit. Are you a fish? She's not bad now. The water? Oh, okay. $2 and 8 minutes. That's a long zombie movie. I mean, I think so too. But it's really Takahashi, so of course. That's cute. Or does she want to go somewhere else? Or does maybe she want to quit school? To focus on Seiyuu work? And once again, yeah. Nice. Alright. Back to the karaoke. Let me look those two characters. Okay. So first, Koyama Likia. Let's see. That's a Senfogi opening, I think. Let me check that too. Eternal Blaze. That definitely sounded like a Senfogi opening. Eternal Blaze. Nope, it's from, what is this? Mao Shoujo Lyrical Nanoa Ace. Alright, something I haven't seen yet. But something that I might react to now that I think about it. Because it's quite legendary. Let me just open a tab so I remember. Nanoa. Lyrical Nanoa. Okay, so let's go back to Ricky something. Let's see what role I can recognize. Let's see. Seems like he's the main character in Detective Conan, but I haven't seen that yet. Oh shit, okay. I see. Emilia Kitsuga from Fate Zero. Anyone else that I can definitely remember? Azazel from High School DxD. A bunch of other characters all over the place. Oh, Wong Kui from Kingdom. Anyone else? Oh, he's a character from Monster, Yogen Peter. I do remember that scene with this guy. Anything else interesting? Bah, that should be enough. Okay. And next, the guy that now is approving of the main character is Daisuke Yamori, the character, but he's voiced by someone different. So I guess he's not a representation of himself. Alright, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah. The story I wanted to say is that back when I was in high school, which we actually call college in France, from like 12 to 16, so it's basically high school, I was forced at the beginning in my first and second year to be in the literature club. Quite simply, yeah, they kind of forced me, my parents and kind of the staff of the school, you know, because I was so you know, I mean, an introvert and shit, that they wanted me to do something, and they literally forced me to join that club. Personally, I just wanted to go home and play video games, that's all I wanted, or go home and not be with other people, but yeah, I was forced. I mean, I guess I did read some books back then. I was reading some books, like stuff like, not sure it's called in English, The Knight of Emerald, or something. Harry Potter books, and some other stuff that I don't remember the name of. I mean, some adolescent literature, I guess you could call it. So yeah, I joined this club, and one other thing we did was practice reading, you know, so that there would be from the middle school lecture, elementary school or middle school, one day they would come and sit in a gymnasium, and we would basically read the whole book to them, and everybody had a character, someone was the narrator and stuff like that, and yeah, I was a character, and so yeah, all that to say that I have some practice of kind of like what she's doing with the audiobook. You have to read, but if you fuck it up, you can't really come back to it. That was many years ago, you know, and yeah, that was quite something. I mean, you have to change voice and adapt your voice and try to read it without fucking up. That was the other thing. I mean, even if you've practiced and read this book multiple times to be ready, while actually reading the book, you still will fuck up some phrase, misread something. So yeah, just to say that I have some experience with that. Not something. I mean, in the end, I'm still mad. I still don't like that I was forced into it, but it wasn't a bad experience per se. You know. Still, I ended up quitting the club as soon as I started not giving a fuck about stuff, which was definitely in my second year of high school. I started not doing anything, not caring about anything, and that's when I quit. But yeah, just to say that I have some experience with something like that, and I can say that was pretty damn hard. So yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching. See you next time.